Hi, welcome to Crafting at Home with Tully. My name is David and today we're going to be making these quite cool wax resist pictures. Now you can use wax crayons for this. I don't have any wax crayons here at home, so I've used something a bit different. So for this you're going to need watercolour paints and water, a piece of paper, a paintbrush, and I used a tea light or a small candle. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to first of all draw a little design using the candle. So we're just going to pull that out carefully, and I'm going to use the bottom corner of it, just there, to draw on a design. So I'm going to do similar to the one I've already done. I'm going to do a little wiggly line for the sea. Now it's going to be really tricky because you can't actually see it very well. So you're going to have to be very careful where you put the lines. Otherwise, it's going to start to look a little bit odd. So hopefully this will make a good picture, but we'll see as it gets revealed later on. Now I'll just pop the candle back in there so I can actually still use that candle. Now I'm going to start off at the bottom of my picture and I'm going to do the sea. So I'm going to use the blue. So water it down quite a lot, get my brush nice and loaded with blue. And hopefully, when I drag this along, I should start, there we go, I found some of my waves already. There we go. So now I know roughly where it is. I'm running out of colour there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. And as you can see, it starts to show where all the bits that I've drawn in the wax of the candle are. Now, of course, you could do this, like I said, with wax crayons. I think it's quite fun doing it with the candle as well. So there we go, that's sort of the sea just there. Now I did try and put an island on. I can just about feel some of it there. So I think I'm going to just grab a piece of kitchen roll just to dry my brush off. Make it nice and clean because I'm going to put some yellow in now. And yellow doesn't like to be mixed with anything else because it goes all smudgy and weird. So I'm just going to, again, get my yellow nice and loaded onto the brush. I'm just going to feel where the edge of it is. It's around there somewhere. There we go. And if I paint along that ridge, I can find where my island is going to be. There we go. Now what's nice about this is I can have the yellow and blue mixing. It just looks like the sea is kind of coming up onto the beach there. Perfect. Now, what deserted beach would be complete without a lovely palm tree? Now I think I drew one about there. So I'm going to grab some brown, which is this colour here. I'm going to try and find where I put it. So it's somewhere around here. I think it's about there. Oh, there we go. You can see one part of my tree just there. And there we go. So that's the trunk of my tree. I'm going to just darken it a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to leave that to dry for a second because I'm going to do the leaves after that. But there's something else I think was very important for this, and it's a nice bright orangey sunshine. So I'm just going to get some reddy orange, and I think I put a sun just in this top corner. And what's really cool about this is I can go over this, have it a little bit smudgy, but I can make it look like the sun's rays. So I can do that. And then just drag in a few. And I can also even mix in a little bit of yellow to do a bit of an extra layer to make a bit more colour. And it looks like a very bright sunshine coming from the top corner of my picture. Now the last thing I need to do is do the leaves on my tree. So I'm just going to get some green. Now I've got a few different colours of green, so I can always do a couple of different leaves. So if I just start off doing that, you can see I've already got a leaf just there. Now I can do a few stripes to make it a bit more of an interesting leaf colour. And I have smudged it a little bit there with that darker brown for the trunk, but that's okay, because I'm sure if I add in a bit of dark green I can make it look like there's some bushes and things underneath as well. So if I just there we go, and I'll just clean my brush off again. You can see that the colours are starting to blend a little as well. I think I want a few more leaves over this side, so I'm just going to add a little bit more to my brush, and from the top of my tree just drag it around and make those palm leaves nice and big, but you still get that wax resistance in there, and we can even blend some into where the sun is to make it look like the sun's coming through the tree. And there we go. So that's a really easy way of doing a bit of painting. Of course you could do whatever you want. I just thought a nice beach scene, seeing as it's quite good weather at the moment. And there we have it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoy doing this craft as well. And I'll see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching.